So, let's read some of the things, shall we? So in the months that followed their coronation, Anora proved herself an adept ruler. Trade agreements with other lands quickly brought new funds into the royal coffers. And with them, the Queen saw the capital rebuilt, the army was restored, laws were passed to encourage freeholders to produce sufficient harvest, and plans were conceived for the university. So, as the years passed, Anora continued to rebuff the advice of Ferelden's nobility, requesting that she remarry, though the prospective suitors from other nations visit Denerim from time to time, the Queen's only comment is that all of them fall far short of the bar she measures them against, that of her father. Yeah, Logain. So, rumors that the urn of sacred ashes has been found and that it was used to heal Arl Iman of this poisoning circulated in Ferelden in the months following Darkspawn's defeat, slowly at first, and then with growing frequency as the Grand Cleric failed to deny them. Oh no. Once the Chantry made several attempts to verify the rumors, however, there came to official decree that no resting place for the ashes had been found. Yeah. If the urn of sacred ashes went in those ruins once, it was no longer. Okay, so maybe Liliana changed her mind. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved has been. With the slavers shut down on the alienage, the lot of city-born elves improved for a time. A food shortage years later forced Queen Honora to come down hard on elven rioters, an act not quickly forgiven, and the sign of tensions between the elves and humans were far from resolved. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community, and in time became the new elder. Nice. That outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served the people well. Arl Iman returned to Redcliffe, beginning the long task of rebuilding. He found the village already bustling and eager to leave behind the memories of those terrible nights facing the undead. Connor was sent off to study in the Circle, and considering his early experience, he excelled in his training and easily passed the R-ring to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted a position in Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fate. Well, good thing that we didn't let the demon reside in Connor. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege at Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. Yeah, they were there at the end. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folks. The new keeper, Lanaya, has respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with human folk. As for the werewolves, now freed from their curse, they remained together and took the surname Wolf in memory of what they once were. Nice. They eventually became the most successful animal trainers in Theta, and each year would gather to light a candle in memory of the lady who had loved them so well. In Orzammar, King Oromant found himself in a protracted battle against Balan's rebellion that left him unable to gain the stability he needed. Really. The clan lords objected to many of these measures in the assembly, and only his efforts to increase the dwarves' isolation from the surface met with any success. In time, Oromant's health began to fail. Some claimed it was poison, while others said it was flagging spirit. Either way, after a protracted illness, the king finally passed away. The wrangling in the assembly for a successor began almost immediately. The assembly unanimously declared Duran a living paragon. Hooray! Following months of deliberation, a new statue is erected in the commons and a new house founded in Paragon's name, quickly drawing a great number of followers from every caste. Boom! You have a statue there. Nice. The dwarven mage Dagna, the one that went to the Circle for study, right? Ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower on the surface. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. This inspired mages from other parts of Theta to establish a new Circle of Magi in Orzammar itself, one that had ready access to dwarven lyrium. Interesting, and lies outside the Chancery's power completely. The willingness of Orzammar to harbor apostates sparked outrage that began whispers that the Divine was contemplating a new exalted march. Yeah, that's tricky stuff there. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. Uh-oh. They examined the ruins of the anvil, and upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced that the shepherd to attempt to recreate Karadin's research. A new golem was created, bound with the spirit taken from the Fade. Ay ay ay. The golem immediately went insane, killing several shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whisper of its existence circulated through Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Karadin's research refused to abate. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description is seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may even have been with child. The ring that Morrigan gave Duran remained in his possession. Oh yeah, it was. I asked Qwinn the ring back before she left. She had once claimed that it formed the connection between the two, and there came a night when he was sure she was thinking of him, somewhere. She felt regret and sorrow, but the ring told no more. There was no word of her after that. With Flemeth dead, or at least gone, the chances of tracking her down were slim indeed. One cannot help but wonder, however, what became of the child? What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery. For now. Alistar was true to his word and did not return to the Grey Wardens. He was last seen before the siege, hiring a Rivani ship to take him out of Denerim. An attempted coup to overthrow Honor a year later. An attempted coup to overthrow Honor a year later borrowed Alistar's name, but no proof of Alistar's involvement has ever supplied. A haggard, drunken man was seen in a tavern in the Starkhaven, bitterly claiming to have once been a Grey Warden and Prince, but drunken men are not so rare. Both Duran and the companions who helped defeat the Blight eventually scattered to the four winds, drawn either by personal duty or the call of further adventure. Circumstance dictated that they would not see each other again, at least for a time. As the Blighted Lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and then dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving warbands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These warbands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed the Walking Sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. Both these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Duran sank his blade in the Archdemon's hand and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of him, however. And that's it. We are done with the game. And yeah, this game is beautiful. I love it. Played it many times. And probably this was not the last time I played it, so yeah, that's it. So yeah, once again, I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, maybe see you guys later. Bye bye.